This 24 handicap golfer is coming on leaps and bounds. There's still a few things that we need to iron out. Let's do it.
Let's do it now.
Love it. Hi everyone, James Robinson here guys. First things first, I'd like to warmly welcome you all back to the channel. I say warmly because it's about 35 degrees today. Before we get started, a huge thanks to Dan Webster and the team here at LGA Lytham Golf Academy. Fox, how good's this place?
Really good, it's nice. Nice little shop, good driving range.
Lovely, isn't it?
And then a little very professional teaching, mate.
Very professional. I think there's a few others down that side as well. So Dan, huge thanks for letting us jump in here, mate. We're playing at St Anne's Odd Links this afternoon, so he said to call in and we could use the studio to sort out your golf game.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, Foxy, talk us about your golf game. There's a few things that's come on leaps and bounds, ball striking being one of them.
Yeah, I feel like my iron play at the minute's probably definitely the best it's ever been.
Yeah.
But then on the back of that, I've completely lost my driver, and at the minute I think I'm just going to...
Yeah, we haven't even got driver out the bag a lot, have we?
No,
so you shot a 96 at the old, 98 at the old course?
Yeah.
And then we did a few... We started doing some videos for a new series with Shot Scope.
Yeah.
And that's kind of showing us a little bit on where we need to go. So there's a lot more videos coming with that.
Yeah.
But today we're basically going to get you hitting it straighter.
Yeah.
Which will help you a lot.
Yeah.
So do you want to continue your warm up a little bit?
Yeah, I can do. Just have a nice little...
So guys, as you all know, it's very, very important to me that you are a part of my video. So guys, let us know how you're finding the audio with the new microphone systems that we've been using in recent videos, and in today's video, helping Foxy with his golf game. Guys, today's video is sponsored by Huel, and without sponsors like that, I wouldn't be able to keep upgrading the camera and the microphones and stuff like that. So huge thanks to Huel for sponsoring this video. I'll talk to you about it more in a few minutes when we've sorted out Foxy's whatever it is. So do you find that it's every club, Foxy? I'm sure a lot of people are probably relating to this quite heavily. Is it, as the loft gets lower in this golf bag, you struggle to kind of square it up, or is it even with the wedges and all sorts?
It's more common, obviously, with the less loft, but it is also creep. It is sometimes with the wedges as well. So yeah. I think it's more of a technique. Or...
I must admit, we play a lot of golf together, so I've noticed a few things which we can certainly look at.
Yeah. Obviously,
not everyone gets to play golf with the coach nearly 3 times a week, but obviously it helps us out, doesn't it, to be able to sort that out. So that's a great shot. Just a little bit to the left, but we're taking that all down left side of the green, isn't it?
Take that.
So I'm going to throw on a couple of your bad shots, Foxy, now with this.
Oh, thanks.
And now with this. And what that generally says to me is, it's not just a miss that way, and it's not just a miss that way. It can go both ways.
Yeah.
So there's something happening with that club face. I think your club path's generally all right. We're not jumping on a launch mode today. We're not looking at any numbers, because I think it can sometimes muddle things up a little bit. We're going back old school and we're judging what that ball does up in the air and where it finishes. I think that's sometimes quite a nice way to go.
Yeah.
So guys, as mentioned earlier on, today's video is sponsored by the guys at Huel, so huge thanks to the guys for sponsoring today's video. Do you find yourself reaching for unhealthy snacks during the day? Do you find that you're too busy to get a healthy snack during the day? And do you think you get enough protein in your diet? Basically, how would you describe your snacking habits? If, like me, your answer to those questions is no, 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 and terrible, I'll let you put those in whatever order you want to, then Huel might well be the snack option for you. Huel is a 100% nutritionally complete snack made from hemp, fava, and pea protein. I love personally that it comes in 6 fantastic, thick, smooth flavours, and it's also very low in fat and calories, with only 105 calories per serving. Now, my favourite flavour, as you might imagine, is the chocolate fudge brownie, because for a chocoholic like me, that's the good stuff. I've also been trying the strawberries and cream flavour, which is also nice, but for me, the chocolate fudge brownie definitely takes it. I enjoy it the most between shooting videos and playing golf, and I generally reach for this instead of an unhealthy snack like I used to do. So guys, huge thanks to the guys at Huel for sponsoring today's video. Check out the link in the description below and let me know what flavour you choose when starting your Huel complete protein journey. Now let's get back to the video and let's see if we can sort Fox's club face out, because he needs to stop hitting it right and left. I'll take these. Right, Foxy, so what I've done is I've laid out some clubs here that I think we need to help improve your club face control with.
Yep.
So most of them.
I'm going to say you just put my bag over there.
I've generally put your bag over there, but I've also put shot trace on so people can see where these balls go. What club have you got in your hands there?
I've got a 6 iron.
6 iron, right. So we'll use that instead of the 7. And the initial thing I want to do, so take a swing for me, Foxy, now. I'm going to slow this down for people at home. Okay, a little bit right.
Yeah.
And what I see, I'm going to slow this down now, is your hands, your first movement happens to be that. And it's almost like a preset where you set it open. Now, generally what that means is from there, you'll go up and you'll hit it out to the right. Sometimes what you might do is do what I did there and try and rescue it.
So just getting your
so
hands
you open it up, take it up and hit it to the left there.
Getting your hands over it.
So what I want to see you do and what I want to see Foxy do, guys, is take the club back in a way that his first movement isn't a roll of the wrists, it's a turn of the chest. That way, the club face will be matching his spine angle on the takeaway, then set it up to the top of the backswing, take it back down so the club face is matching his spine angle again, and turn back through. Reckon you can do that?
I can have a go. Chest.
Perfect. So do that again. Perfect. And then it's set it up. Lovely.
Chest and through.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Lessons available?
Like an arrow, that, mate. Lessons available, yeah. Not very often, but when we do. Okay, good. Opened it a little bit on the way back there. That's why it snuck right just a touch.
Just a touch.
I mean, that's not the bad one, is it? The bad one is generally a lot further right than that, yeah. So we're not going to spend too much time on each club because we're going to try and condense this video down into a lesson that you guys can learn from as well. I honestly think you'll get this quite quickly, and already what I look at, my visual point here, you're right, take hold of it again. My visual point here is not seeing whatever brand on your glove, FootJoy at this point. We'll invoice them later for that, mate. That's, yeah. FootJoy there, I don't want to see that. I want to see that almost staying pointing at your target a little bit more. Yeah. Because sometimes a lot of people think so. People think that Foxy slices it, so they all of a sudden think, oh, he must come over the top because that's every YouTube video I've ever watched. He used to come over the top, but I don't think you do now. I think now when he squares it up, the shots are that straight that he can't be coming over the top. It has to be a club face issue.
I do feel like I get up and then I do bring through, but it's just got to be that. I can see it there straight away. I've just done it, not thought about it, and I'm there like that.
Yeah, club face is wide open, so from there you're struggling.
Yeah.
A bit heavy again. So let's move up into the hybrid, because a lot of the time your irons, like you said, have been really good. It's getting off the tee. Yeah. Now getting off the tee doesn't always mean smashing a driver up there. I think this has been the club for you so far. Generally you hit this like your irons, so again we'll not spend too much time. He's even he's cleaning himself. I thought he was cleaning the club. So we'll not spend too much time on the hybrid. Then we'll look at the 3-wood. That's the shot tracer gone. Then we'll look at the 3-wood. Then we'll look at the driver, because that's really, I'm sure, what you've all tuned in for and what Foxy really wants to.
I want to get that ironed out, don't I?
Yeah. Good. See, it's almost your left forearm. I don't want to see your left forearm doing that. Good. Great shot. Lovely shot.
Taking that, aren't we?
Yeah, I love that. And again, hybrid's not a club that you have been struggling with, is it? But
it's the odd one where it goes.
Yeah. Bye-bye. It's keeping a consistent takeaway throughout the bag. And then the one thing that Foxy's done to get his ball striking better, I'm sure you're all wondering, it's a similar thing. It's a takeaway again. It was just coming too far inside. Yeah. So it's important. So just set yourself up for this one again. So it's important that you don't start, yes, getting the club face correct, but then coming back inside. You want to get the club face as correct, but that club head stays outside your hands like it was doing. Then you set it up to the top nicely. Not bad, a little bit left, but good strike. Nice. Heavy, but that club face has done its job, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So now if we start going to the clubs, Foxy, that you are probably going to hit off the tee, because it's okay saying you can hit a 4-iron off the tee, you can hit a hybrid off the tee, but we've been playing some, quite frankly, ridiculously good golf courses, haven't we, which aren't easy. So you need that little bit of distance off the tee. So let's see if we can start hitting these longer clubs that little bit straighter.
What should we go with?
Do you want the outcome of this lesson to be able to hit driver?
Definitely, yeah. It was bugging me, but then it got to the point where it bugging me. I've just thought, right, forget about it. And
it's funny because we're actually using an anti-slice, so it's the Callaway Big Bertha B21 3-wooden driver, because you were generally hitting them well. Yeah. I think if we start you taking the club away better and delivering it squarer, you don't need to worry. I don't think you need to worry about having an anti-slice driver. I think you can just use a a normal one.
Standard.
And I think eventually you're going to be ready for a new fitting. Lovely. And a lot of people might say, well, that's drawing left, it's overdrawn, it's hooked. But for me there, it's looking at the lesser of two evils. We're not here to make it perfect, we're here to bring the dispersion in.
Yeah.
And if we can do, if you hit that off every tee, we're laughing. Because the one that really, really bugs you, it goes like that.
Goes that.
I'll put one on screen now because I'm sure I've got a shot tracer of one somewhere.
I've just maybe one or two.
Yeah.
Well, you can use that one if you want.
Yeah, left it open that time. So remember that the feeling is square back up to the top and then square on the way down to turn the body. So until you feel, and this is great that this is happening now, so until you feel as though it's excessive, until you feel like it's there, you're probably not doing enough of it.
Right.
Yeah? Because we hit a couple left, which we're only a little bit left, not miles left. So all of a sudden you thought, oh, maybe I'm doing it a bit too much, and you're not. So you've gone back to that, staying at the top, and then leaving it open on the way down. Great strike, love the trajectory, just right. Love it, absolutely love it. And that must have felt so excessive.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, and that's essentially, guys, when you are learning golf and when you're having golf lessons, it has to feel over the top, not over the top, but it has to feel like a drastic change, otherwise it's not really changing.
An exaggerated move.
Yeah. One more of them and then we're going to get the fox off the driver. Perfect. Love it, mate.
I think we're getting somewhere.
I think we're, to be honest, if you hit that off every tee today at St Anne's, Old Links, then we're laughing.
Right, exactly the same.
Exactly the same. Obviously, ball position sneaks forward. It's again a rotational move onto your left side. Sternum stays slightly behind the ball. Club face, if anything to you, will feel closed. And away we go. Remember, it needs to be. Hold on.
Up.
Yeah, up. Nearly. Now, for a driver, that's actually not a bad one, is it?
No.
Try again. Again, it needs to feel excessive. More so on the way down as well, so you feel like it's shutting when you rotate on the way down.
I feel like I'm almost pushing.
Well, no, because you're not changing the delivery. You're changing the rotation of the club.
Yeah.
So your arms are in the same place. It's just how you rotate them. Love it. Great shot. Great shot. Big high draw. And this shows, guys, so for me as a teacher, I don't do as many lessons as I used to do because of other commitments, but for me as a teacher, if I can see that shot, if I can see you make the movement, job done.
Yeah.
Then it's down to you to,
go out
not today because it's 30 degrees, but to go and practice it.
And
even just to take it onto the course and think, right, movement, movement, movement all the time. Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go one more of that, mate, because it's absolutely red hot. Oh, how good is that? How good is that? We definitely shot traced of that one as well. It's over the back of the range. Sorry, Dan, we lost your ball there, but guys.
It surprises me.
What? Well, this is the thing. So effectively, I'll probably title this video "Teaching a handicap golfer an easy way of hitting it straighter."
Yeah.
Because it might sound ridiculous, but if that isn't pointing there at impact, guess where it's going to go?
There.
Or there, or there, or wherever else it's pointing.
Or
so all it is, it's training you a bit of a better way of taking the club away so it's in the right position to remain in the right position. Oh, stop it. On that note, I think we're going to finish. Guys, thank you ever so much for watching. Really hope you have enjoyed that. Huge thanks to Dan Webster and the team here at Lytham Golf Academy for hosting us. Honestly, you're a child. And for that, I'm going to put his sound tests on from earlier. Sound test, Foxy.
Sound test. I'm hot.
Guys, if you have enjoyed that, smash that subscribe button below and also leave us a like. Let us know if you want to see more lessons with this man.
Sweaty man.
Something like that. And apart from that, we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.